Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Guffawed podcast.
Guffawed podcast.
This is, I can hear him lapping. This is the Sleepy Podcast. It is currently 9:36 at night. What did we do today, honey?
We spent like 8 hours of our day running my father's food truck with him. The
Yes.
grand opening. Sold hot
Oh,
dogs
just to
all
let you
day.
know, I'm the host, Shelly. This is my lovely husband,
Oh,
Zach.
hello. I'm Zach, the husband.
Yes, but we went and we worked on a hot dog truck all day. The
All
grand
day.
opening. And then we went and bought how many packages of Nathan's hot dogs?
We came home with like 150 hot dogs.
Listen, it was a pretty good opening.
We did good. It was a good day. We had a lot of customers today. Pretty good.
Yeah, if you look it up, it's Smoky Mountain Dogs. I do all the social media about it. And tell the really cool story about it.
Oh, we had a couple people come just for the grand opening because they had
So
randomly
cool.
found the Smoky Mountain Dogs channels on like Facebook and YouTube and stuff, and they started following along on the journey, and then they came for the grand opening today. So that was pretty cool. She did that. She
I
did that.
did that. I can be proud about it. And listen, you did good. You were running the register. You hadn't run a register since you were in the bowling alley.
It's been a while, like 4 or 5 years
Yeah.
since I worked the register.
Our origin story is that I saw him working at a bowling alley and I knew he was going to be my husband. And then I forced him to be my husband. So
And here we are.
here we are with a whole baby doing a podcast.
Yep.
Anyways, as you guys know, on my podcast, we are reading Reddit stories. How often are you on Reddit?
I'm on the r/cold brew subreddit. About every day, giving people advice on making cold brew, and then RuneScape subreddits primarily.
You're the guy that we call during trivia when there's always that one RuneScape, like that one RuneScape thing that you have to call somebody for
That's me.
every time.
I got it.
All right, you ready for these Reddit stories?
Yeah.
Okay. Ooh, oh my god. I gotta get comfortable here. Because,
Get that thing a little lower.
yeah, girl.
Blocking your whole face with that thing.
Well, I wanted to look at you, but I don't know. I don't know what's going on over
Well,
here.
I'm over here.
This is our new, I know, but this is in my lap, you know?
Yeah.
I had to read. But guys, this is my new podcast setup. We're still playing with it, so please give me grace. The first podcast setup was pretty rough. Okay, you ready for the first Reddit story? I'm exhausted. I'm truly exhausted. This is coming from the subreddit AITAH. Am I the asshole for wanting to see my wife give birth to our daughter instead of being grossed out? Just to let you know, I have birthday daughter. So this should
She has.
be pretty close to you. Me, 24 male, and my wife, 27 female, have been married since mid 2023. She's pregnant with our first child. Her due date is tomorrow. Throughout her pregnancy until the weekend before last, she has been vague about her not wanting me to be in the delivery room. She wants her sister 31 female in there. With the last few months, I have watched videos of women giving birth. It doesn't weird me out. It seems nice to see. What? The beginning of life. So with that, the weekend before last, I asked my wife if she's sure that she doesn't want me in the delivery room. She said it's going to be embarrassing for her, that she's going to poop on the table, people will see her body, and that she'll be sweating. She said she's doing me a favor by not letting me see all that. She said I'm either lying that I want to see all that or I'm some kind of sick freak. She said no normal husband really wants to see the birthday process, that normal husbands want to see their baby and wife after they both get cleaned up. I took no as an answer, but she's still upset that I even asked. I know she's sensitive about her pregnancy weight gain and her pregnancy looks in general. I'm new to this, so I don't know. Do fathers usually want to see the birthing process? Am I a sick freak that I legitimately want to see? Was I weird for asking to see? Am I the asshole?
Did he say he'd been watching birthing videos?
Did you do that?
Plural?
Did you do that when I
Yeah,
when I was pregnant?
I watched a birthing video in 8th grade.
When they like a mandatory one.
Yeah, we signed a waiver and it's like, oh, we gotta watch
Who signed the waiver?
I guess my mom.
Your mom let you watch a birthing video in 8th grade?
I guess,
How
yeah.
old are you in 8th grade?
I don't know, like 14,
Oh my god.
13, 14,
I don't know.
15. I don't know.
He's like, he wanted to make sure
Did he
that he
say
could
he
be in
said
the room.
videos plural?
Plural. Yeah. He said, I've watched videos of women giving birth. Is he into it?
Multiple videos?
You think he's into it?
I feel like if you're seeking out multiple women, different birthing
Is it
videos,
equal to porn?
if that's their fetish, I guess. But that's weird. It's not weird to want to be, if you want to see your
Informed.
own wife, or if you're in your own wife's room, and I can understand her insecurities behind all that because while it's a beautiful process,
Is
it's
it?
not a beautiful
Yo,
process.
when I was in labor for what, 17 hours,
Long time.
and then I pushed for 2, and then they were like, "Girl, you better go get a C-section." Like, how was that even? I felt horrible that entire process, so I don't understand.
And I don't know.
I guess you're not going through it. He ate Chipotle while I was throwing up from not eating for hours.
I'm guilty of that. I asked several times.
Am
It
I
was
the
okay.
asshole for eating Chipotle,
Chipotle
while
when my wife's giving birth. She was half asleep most of the day. She said it was okay.
I did say that it was okay. Just a disclaimer. I
no,
did do
but
that.
I understand wanting to be there. I wouldn't not want to be there. I want to be there the whole time, but I wouldn't want to be standing down, laying, watching it happen.
Yeah,
I'd be up by your head, holding your hand, talking you through it.
that's true. But also on top of that, though, honestly, if I didn't want you in there, I don't think you'd have any qualms with that.
I mean, it's whatever you want at the end of the day, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, but he literally was like, I watched lots of videos. I think I can do it. Who watches birthing
I
videos for
think I
fun?
think maybe in your mind, if you're like, okay, let me see what the hubbub's about, and then you try to convince your wife that you can handle it or something like that.
I guess.
Sure, but if you're
But
going off,
she was already like, I think I want my sister in the room with me.
yeah,
You know,
yeah,
like I wouldn't mind Caitlin or Jasmine in the room with me,
yeah,
but I would want since we've already done it, like I would want you there
yeah,
too. But weird.
yeah.
Caitlin's my
I would
sister-in-law.
be sad if I wasn't there, in that
Yeah,
situation.
yeah. At least like stay up by her head, just hold her hand.
Yeah,
That's all a woman really needs when they're going through this process.
but I don't know if you're an asshole, but insisting on being down down there
Down there is
and
crazy.
prepping yourself by watching multiple birthing
Listen,
videos to try
I
to convince your
probably
wife.
didn't fully push with Jolie because I literally was like, I do not want him to see me poop.
It
Did I
is what it
poop?
is.
I don't think
No.
I did. And you want to know why? Because I was conscious about him seeing me poop. I was
I
so
wouldn't have seen it
scared.
anyways. I was up
The
by your head.
nurses too, though. I was scared about the
They
nurses.
do it every day.
I know, but I was too
Every day.
scared. And Jolie wasn't coming out anyways. She
Yeah.
wasn't coming out how
Her
she
head
needs to.
too big.
Yeah. You want to read some comments?
Yeah.
This person says, not the asshole. It's actually nice that you want to see your child coming into this world and it won't gross you out. She went a bit far with her words. Hopefully, that's just the insecurities talking. At the very least, maybe you can convince her to let you be by her head, holding her hand. It would be a shame for you to have to stay out of the room and miss that magical moment. OP responds, I've already asked if I can just be by her head. She said no. Hopefully, it's just insecurity. I don't know. Another one. Your wife calling you a sick. Oh, I forgot he said this. Your wife calling you a sick freak for wanting to be there and then comparing you to a normal husband is not okay. I hope she doesn't speak to you this way often. OP says things were fine before she started looking really pregnant. This is a new side to her. When I was pregnant, was I mean?
No, you didn't have time to be mean. You're too busy throwing up.
I was throwing up
Oh,
so bad.
between hurls, I would get yelled at a little bit, but I knew
What does
why.
that mean? What do you mean I yelled?
I need food now.
Well, yeah, because I'm pregnant throwing up. Yeah,
But I understood.
I literally would like remember that one time when we went to see, I don't remember what movie, but I ate an entire thing of
Bucket of
popcorn
popcorn.
and I threw it all up. I should really put a a warning on this, like gross birth warning. Just so you know, all of these stories are pretty gross. Some of them aren't, but just a warning. My stories are gross. But yeah, I threw up an entire freaking thing of popcorn. So funny. All right. There's an update.
Okay.
You like updates?
I like updates
I love
sometimes.
updates. All right. This is one of the happiest updates in Reddit history. Me, 24M, and my sister in law, 31F, were alerted when my wife, 27F, had apparently felt some pain. My wife was so sure that she wasn't in labor, but me and sister in law were cautiously optimistic. We promised my wife that if it was a false alarm, we would buy her a cheesecake. At the hospital, my wife talked to her favorite doctor, 42F. How's this man know the age of this doctor?
Uh,
Anyways, my wife seemed so shocked when Doc said it was in labor. My wife actually wanted both me and her sister to be with her. The labor and birth were smoother than even my most hopeful mental image of how this would be. It was fast and there were no complications. It seems like our daughter was determined to come out before the due date. My wife allowed both me and sister in law to help. I saw everything.
You had to add that part.
I saw our daughter for the first time. This tiny, wrinkled, weird looking thing is beautiful. It is. My wife looked so happy. It felt like me and her were us again. I told her how beautiful, wonderful, strong, brave, and motherly she was. She actually accepted that compliment. She decided to name our daughter after her sister. Oh, I've always wanted to name, if we have a second daughter, something after Caitlin. I don't know. I've always wanted to do that. I don't know why we didn't with Jolie. Oh, we did. Her middle name is Anne,
Yeah.
after Caitlin. Despite how smooth and amazing the labor and birth were, I will still look out for PPD. I will still encourage my wife to see therapy, given how intense her body image issues were from month 3 of pregnancy. I hope she will accept couples counseling. I do understand that her intense happiness at the birth doesn't mean she'll continue to be this happy. This was the most love I ever felt for her. What she did was amazing. I'm so glad that she had actually trusted me to see that. I love our daughter so much, more than I thought I could love anyone. My wife is now second place, but obviously I still love her very much. I couldn't ask for more. Am I your second place? Say the right answer.
No.
In this house, we believe that our daughter is second place. Of course, her health and well being comes first before ours, but relationship wise, you're my number one. That's how it is in this
I
house.
come home from work. I kiss mom first. I hug mom first.
hmm
You know.
We just want to display what real love is,
Yeah.
but good.
He's not an asshole.
He's not an asshole, and
I
I'm
think
glad
he's.
he just wanted to see everything.
I think he might be just a little weird with his words.
He
He
said, I
seemed.
saw everything. I've been watching a bunch of birth videos.
Oh yeah, I watched the birth videos. He might could have done without that explanation, but I guess maybe he just wanted to be prepared for everything. But he seems like a nice
He
guy.
seems like he's just chilling. But how does he know the age of he's like, I know I'm gonna write this a Reddit story, so I need to find the age of the
That's
doctor.
how you know
He's a Redditor,
he's
baby.
got a lot going on.
Hold on. And he's all up in his comments. I gotta see. Yeah, he's all up. Oh, this one says I've complimented her stretch marks already. That didn't go well. That's one comment he says. I don't know. You were so sweet with my stretch marks. You put cream on it, except for that one time, and now it's trauma. We need a sound bite for that. The gun. Anyways, yeah, you were really good to me when I was pregnant.
Of course.
But if anything, we were basically two walking clouds of nothing because we had no idea what we were doing.
Yeah.
No idea. I feel like we're very confident now that we're a year old, 2 years older, I guess.
Yeah, I think second time around it'll be
Oh,
way different.
so much easier. And we know what's going to happen. And I'm getting a scheduled C section. It's going to be good. All right, you ready for the next one?
Let's hit it.
Don't hit me.
No.
All right, this is also from AITAH. Am I the asshole for walking out of my son's kindergarten play because my wife wouldn't shut up? Today, my 32 male son's 5 male kindergarten had a little play. It was a short story involving a bunch of bunnies, giraffes, and sheep. My son, Kevin, was one of the giraffes. I was looking forward to it all week, but I was also anxious because my wife, Claire, 31 female, tends to get very bad when we're in front of other people. She'll often become aggressive, short tempered, and will be incredibly rude towards me. I think she does it performatively because she thinks it makes her look cool. Anyway, Claire and I arrived early to get front row seats in their small auditorium. First, as we waited, Claire began by putting her bag and other belongings on the 2 seats next to her. I had to get her to put them under her chair because other people might want to sit there. She accosted me because, of course, I knew that. I was going to move them when it got crowded. Then she began setting up a camera on a tripod on top of the seat, which would have obstructed the view of anyone else behind us. Luckily, one of the teachers there asked her nicely to take it down. Unfortunately, this put Claire in a foul mood, and I knew she'd be taking it out on me eventually. The performance started, and our son did a great job, but he had a little giraffe hat on with a cord to go under his chin, and he put the cord in his mouth during the play. Claire would simply not shut up about this. As all the parents took videos, she was constantly saying things like, I told him not to chew on it, and Kevin, take the cord out of your mouth. I could tell other parents were getting irritated with her because her voice was getting on their video of their children. I lightly suggested in a whisper, hey, other people are taking videos. I don't think Kevin can hear you anyway. Claire did not take this well. She began loudly ranting to herself. She would repeat things like, God, I want him to shut the fuck up, and mock my voice with, Kevin can't hear you. Over time, she gradually got louder and louder. Finally, when I was pretty sure Kevin's part in the play was done, I stood up and walked out. I waited in the car. Claire and Kevin came out about 20 minutes later. She opened the door and immediately began tearing into her about abandoning her and Kevin. When I responded that she was embarrassing me, she began sulking and ranting about how she's such an embarrassment to her family. I don't know what I could have done better. Should I have handled this differently? She seems like a fucking asshole.
Yeah, she's
Imagine I
awful.
roll up to Jolie's first ever like kindergarten play and I'm just like literally swearing at this kindergarten play. Like what?
She sounds like she's probably like a narcissist.
She sounds like a
She
narcissist.
wanted all the attention.
Yeah. Performatively. Like the fact that he was nervous for an entire week to go to his son's play.
Yeah, it sounds like this is a very repeated behavior, and he's either used to it or I don't know. But that is not normal. That is not okay. Like at a children's play, you gotta expect it to not go perfectly as planned. They're kids,
Yeah, I don't,
you
I don't,
know. Kids are gonna be kids on stage and everything.
I don't understand. OP says, I know Claire, if I had stayed in the room, she would have moved seats and sit next to me and continue talking again. People are saying, leave the wife permanently. Why are you put up with this shitty behavior? You want your son to think this is normal? You want him to have the. What's wrong over there?
My mic, my mic fell off. I might just hold it.
Do not just hold it. You look so goofy.
Okay, I gotta fix it.
You can fix it. So this person sounds, leave the wife permanently. Why are you putting up with this? You want your son to think this is normal? You want him to have the exact partner as his mom because he thinks this is normal? Someone responds, it sounds like he has no real interest in changing anything, which is the real issue. He's doing a real disservice to this kid, and his kid will be the one to pay for it later. Yeah, you don't want your kid to be acting all like that either. In front of people, that's so messed up.
The kid? What'd the kid do?
No, the kid seeing his mom act like
Oh,
that,
yeah.
kids respond to
Yeah,
behavior,
he's seeing that, and then if the dad's just letting it happen,
enabling it.
it's just
Hmm. This sounds like something I know.
It's a little close to home.
It's a little close to home.
A little close to home.
Dad is enabling the mom. Love that. Anyways, let's do another one.
Yeah.
I'm over that one.
Yeah.
All right. This one's long.
Thank-
I don't feel like it.
Mm.
I straight up pressed X. This is also from Am I the Asshole? AITH. Am I the asshole for playing too many video games? Yesterday, me, 38 male, and my wife, 25 female, married for 4 years, had an argument because I was playing too much. For context, in the last 2 months, I'm fighting to stop talking to my narcissistic mother. She has abused me since I was a child, and together with my wife, I decided that having no contact is the only way for me to heal. My wife is very supportive and helps me in every way. The problem is that I'm in between jobs and have a lot of free time, so I'm playing a lot of video games because when I'm not doing anything, I think of the abuse that my mom did to me. So after some days like that, she said that I'm playing too much and that I'm addicted and that seeing me play makes her angry. I know that it's not healthy. I'm playing 8 hours per day, but I really think that there's a problem in all of this. Maybe it's me. Am I the asshole? I think you should go to therapy.
For sure. But like, when he says between jobs,
Oh.
is there another job on the way, or is
You're
he
picking up on stuff that I don't pick up on. Yeah, is he in between jobs?
is he is there one on the way, or is he playing games instead of applying for jobs, and that's why she's mad? Because I feel like if you're trying to cope with something, and that might be your means, I don't think maybe your partner should help you find healthier ways, but I don't think they should like make you feel bad for it, right?
Yeah, I usually 98% of the time don't make you feel bad about playing video games. You're so good at balancing life and video games. That's why I chose this
Yeah. Well,
one.
I mean, I don't play when our daughter's awake.
Mhm. Or
I don't,
and you only play like basically on the weekends or if it's during the weekday, it's when
and
I go, "Hey, I need alone time." So
or
you
like
also take alone
at
time.
night after everyone's asleep, I'll play.
Yeah, cuz I go to bed earlier than you.
Right? Yeah. I rarely just spend like any time that
8
I.
hours a day. I'd let you do that if you were a streamer making money off of it.
Yeah.
But 8 hours a day is a long freaking
But I
time.
mean, if you're at work and I'm genuinely home alone and there is genuinely a job on the way, I'm gonna play. I'm
Oh,
probably gonna play
yeah.
games for that long, but
Yeah, but when I come home, you're good at like getting off. You'd get off.
yeah, I feel like we need more context here.
Yeah, I agree.
Because if it's 8 hours a day, there's still a lot of time in the day where he could be doing other things. So maybe he's playing games when he could be having better quality time,
Wait,
or
his comments are insane
what's he saying?
to other places, like to other Reddit places. What the heck?
But you're looking at,
Should I say them?
are they
Okay.
bad?
This they're just from like political compass memes. He says I have a freaking Japanese heart on. Why? Brazil is #1 in sex shit. We have so much sexing sex in here. This guy is fucking weird.
Maybe share his Reddit profile to his girlfriend.
Yeah, because he's looking at some weird shit.
Yeah,
Anyways, some comments are not the asshole. 8 hours a day is wait, yeah. 8 hours a day is way too much. Listen to your wife, and you need to get out of the house. Anyone would be frustrated with this. Honestly, at 38 years old, this is kind of just unacceptable. Even if you don't have a job lined up, you should try to do something every day. Usually, games alone are not the whole issue. Like, are you doing chores? Are you helping in any way while not helping financially? That's
right.
a good
Yeah,
point.
we need more context
Yeah.
because there's a lot of time in the day that feels like he's probably wasting on things other than video games that are also causing problems.
Yeah. I'm so glad that you're not a freaking weirdo about video games.
Yeah,
All right, you ready for the next one?
ready,
This one's just a random one that I chose. I haven't read any of it. So here we go. You ready?
ready.
Am I the asshole for insisting that playing a video game is exercise?
Asshole. Well,
Immediate.
are you playing Just Dance? We Fit? What are we doing?
Just Dance is exercise.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck what anybody says. Just Dance, if you put your whole badussy in it, it's literally the best thing to ever exist.
Okay. If he's playing any game where you're sitting down, asshole. But let's see.
I guess I'll find out. He's got a fucking. There's a lot of
Jeez.
words on this page. I, 19 male, have a friend, 20 female, who works out at the gym up to 3 times a week. Sounds like he's just wanting to get in her pants, actually. I only needed to read the one line. That's it. I'm kidding. I'll read the rest.
Let's go.
She likes to talk about her workout routine and how healthy she lives a lot. I, on the other hand, am overweight, but not in a way that affects my health. I tried going to the gym twice, but stopped after getting told that it's useless for somebody like me to even try losing weight. I tried to work out at home using YouTube tutorials, but I simply didn't have fun doing that. As a result, I simply dropped doing that and stick to riding my bike every once in a while. Then a coworker of mine told me about a VR game called Beat Saber.
Oh.
Oh,
Okay.
I already owned a VR headset at that point and decided to buy that game. It's become my favorite game and my exercise. For those who don't know, here's a brief explanation of the game. You have 2 different colored swords, and you have to use those to hit the blocks that come flying towards you to the beat of a song. Those blocks have the colors of your sword and an arrow. So, for example, the red sword has to hit the red block in the direction of the arrow. There are 5 difficulties, each getting faster than the previous one. It's really fun to me, so I use it as exercise. While it may not help me lose weight, it is the best option for me to keep moving. When my friend was over, this happened a while ago, she started talking about working out again when I told her I had been exercising too. She asked me what I did, but after finding out I was talking about playing Beat Saber, she gave me weird looks and said not to lie about working out next time. I insisted that Beat Saber counts as exercise since you have to move around a lot while playing. She got mad at me and accused me of making fun of her hobby. We worked things out again, but she still insists that she is right. I gave in and apologized because I didn't want to risk our friendship over that. I still don't think I was in the wrong, though. Am I the asshole?
No. He's not the asshole.
Beat Saber is a workout.
Yeah, it's like you're doing a little upper body, cardio.
One in college, I did Beat Saber a lot with one of my friends, Ali, and you know Ali, and I literally was sweating after every time that I did it. It's like kind of Just Dance.
Yeah, it gets you
Anything
moving.
VR gets you moving, really.
Yeah, it gets you moving, gets your heart rate up, and it depends on the person too. I think if she really was into the gym and working out and all that, she would understand everybody's body's different.
You'd
And
think.
depending on,
You'd think that.
it's like,
People just aren't normal. I don't understand why people aren't just
I don't
normal
know.
and just like he wasn't making fun of your hobby, ma'am. He was
Yeah.
saying that he wanted to try out and try and work out like you do.
And if he's like, if he is overweight, like he says he is, like, he's moving like Beat Saber, like, that does a lot for a person who's not, like, conventionally healthy. Like, I mean, goodness.
Yeah. Like I dance to YouTube workouts just to keep me moving so I don't gain too much weight.
Hmm.
But Beat Saber, this guy's not the fucking asshole.
No, he's not.
Yeah.
She is.
Some comments. Not the asshole. Beat Saber is definitely a good arm workout. I don't like that your friend is body shaming you, though.
Right.
Maybe want to consider that friendship. Yeah, don't body shame your friends. Why would you body shame your friends?
Just be nice.
They're young, though, 19 and 20. I don't think I would body shame someone at 19 because I know better, but that's young.
Just in middle school.
Yeah, in middle school, you can call me fat. That's cool. You can call me, what people used to call me twink eye or something. What do people call you, white privileged male?
White boy. Hey, white boy.
I like to call Zach my colonizer. This is from r/relationship advice. So
Okay.
new subreddit
New
unlocked.
subreddit.
Am I, 23 female, not allowed to have a girls' day ever? 29 male. So here's the deal. The guy I've been seeing for 5 months, he's 29 male, got upset because I wanted to hit up a haunted house with my childhood friend. She's gay and used to have a crush on me, and he thinks that makes it weird. For the record, I'm totally straight. Now he's saying he has to be there for everything I do or else I'm not including him. Is it reasonable to never hang out with my best friend unless he's around? I can't wrap my head around it. I mean, maybe I get it if I was into girls, but I'm with him. And he even threw a fit when I wanted to hang out with my dad. He thinks he needs to be there for that too. Am I losing my mind or is this just not okay? I genuinely want to know if I'm missing something here.
Sounds like he's a very, very insecure guy.
He's controlling.
And controlling.
He wants to control her life.
Yeah. What the
They've
heck?
been together for 5 months, Zach.
Oh, she should just move
Break
on.
up with him.
Just move on.
Yeah.
It's not that much time lost.
No. Listen, imagine I go up to you, I'm like, guys, I just tell Zach things. I ask to be considerate, but I already know the answer most of the time. Like, there's no, I, if you can't trust your partner, what's the point of being with your partner?
Yeah, like, what are you doing? I know you have to build that kind of thing, but I feel like there's some sort of little day one bond that happens, you know? It's
Mm-hmm.
like you click or you don't, and if you're gonna act like that, like she should just move on.
They don't click. I gotta see the ages. They're 23 and 29.
Which one's the guy's 29?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's really insecure about something.
Yeah,
She needs to move on. Just get it over with. Move on. Because he's
agreed.
like that now, he's gonna be like that later, and it's just gonna get worse.
I agree. And honestly, the comments were like too stupid. I'm just
And they were
over.
bad.
Yeah, they were just like, get rid of him.
Oh,
Duh.
yeah.
Duh. I don't need to read comments
Did
like
she get
that.
rid of him?
No, there's no update.
Oh,
I hate this. I've chosen only one story with an update. I'm sorry.
okay.
Also from r/relationship advice. I, 28 female, messaged my boyfriend's 28 male coworker because I think he wants to cheat on me with her. Is that okay?
Wait, reread that.
I, 28 female, messaged my boyfriend's 28 male coworker because I think he wants to cheat on me with her. Is that okay? So she messaged the boyfriend's
She wants to
coworker.
cheat on me. Okay.
I, 28F, visited my boyfriend's 28 male office because I had an appointment nearby. As I was about to enter the building, I saw him with a coworker. He pretended he didn't see me, but we met each other's eyes. I thought it was one of those walkie meetings where they take walks while having discussions, so I didn't think anything of it. When I asked him who he was with, he said it was a work friend named Addie, fake name. I remembered an Addie popped up on his Instagram notifications before, so I asked if it was the same person and why he hasn't told me about anything about a new work friend, as we know each other's friends. He told me to chill and that if I'm thinking of something malicious, that she is not his type. I asked if I could see what they were chatting on Instagram about, and he said I was being toxic and that I was invading his privacy. I said if it's nothing, why can't he just show it? He repeatedly called me toxic until I told him to stop. He told me that he needs some alone time, so I have to stay at my parents' house. We live together, by the way. I said no, but he said he needs to think, and being by himself makes him think more clearly. Fast forward to today, 2 weeks from the incident, we went to a party and he got drunk that I had to walk him from the car to our bed. As I was about to get in bed myself, his phone popped up with a notification saying, "You up?" It was from the girl named Addie. I read the messages, and it turns out that they saw each other after work to see the city lights, watch a movie, and play mini golf on the night he asked me to stay at my parents' house. Okay. The messages also indicated that he picked her up from her place. She doesn't know that we're together, maybe, because from her online profile, she seems very religious and set on her values. Religion ain't gonna stop a girl like that to cheat on you. Sorry. I messaged her. I told her I was my boyfriend's girlfriend and I sent photos of my boyfriend and I together with timestamps on him. I told her that I knew when they went out. I asked her not to message my boyfriend until I figure everything out. She never responded, but she removed my boyfriend from her followers a few minutes later. I'm scared about what could happen. If when he finds out what I did, we may break up. He should. You should break up. I don't even know if he's cheating. He downplayed it last time by saying, "You can have guy friends at work, but can't I?" I don't really know what to believe. Please help. I now regret messaging Addie. I'm typing all of this at 4 a.m. I don't know what will happen when he finds out. bitch, he's cheating.
He's cheating.
um, ma'am, he's cheating on you 100%. Or he wants to cheat on you and she has no idea and she just.
No, he already has.
You
Not
think so?
maybe not physically, but if you
Emotionally,
purposely
yeah.
lie to your significant other to hang out
I never lied
with
to you.
another significant, or I guess another woman in this case,
Love interest.
like on a date and have fun and like don't tell her, like he's acting
No,
very terribly.
I I would never. Here's the thing. If I had a guy friend, and I would be okay with this for you if you had a girlfriend, you hate women.
No, that's not true.
I love that one. Anyways, no, Zach is just really scared of women.
Right, I'm scared to death.
Yeah, there was no way that we would have got together if it wasn't for me. Anyways, what were we talking about?
Something about a guy friend.
Oh, if I had a guy friend, I would at least tell you what I'm going to go do with this guy friend. I do, actually. When I had guy friends, I would tell you exactly what we were doing. I
Yeah,
wouldn't send you home and say, hey, go stay with my parents.
and wouldn't lie about what. Like I know everything that's going on.
Yeah, there's every single detail, and that's actually what needs to happen in relationships, not, hey, I'm gonna go stay with my parents because you're toxic for wanting to see this messages.
That's crazy. Instantly deflecting into anger like that. Yeah,
Yeah, there's
he's walking
something up.
around
There's
behind your back.
something up.
Like,
Update. Addie replied, "Hi." Wait, she replied.
she probably didn't even know.
She probably doesn't know. "Hi. He didn't say that he has a girlfriend. We hung out twice, but it was just casual, friendly hanging out as far as for me. The first time we hang out was because I wanted to try this particular restaurant and he offered to take me, and second was just for a coffee. You don't have to worry about me. It was a friendly hangout until the end. Now he was moving with advance, but I didn't accept. I feel bad for you. I'm sorry this happened. I wouldn't have went out with him if I knew he has a girlfriend and what he had been doing. Now that I know, I won't be associating with him anymore."
I hope that's true.
I think it is.
Yeah, he sounds nice.
She sounds like she freaked out, unfollowed, unfriended him. She didn't know.
Yeah,
She didn't know.
yeah, he's
Update two.
awful. Oh, times two.
Two updates. I asked if they saw the city lights and did mini golf, etc. She said this. He asked for a kiss by our last meeting and I rejected him. Also, you're welcome.
So what about the city lights? Did she say yeah? She went to see the city lights.
I guess. Someone wrote in the comments, OP left this comment on another post. I did take photos of the conversation on Instagram and sent their conversations on WhatsApp to myself. The conversations were the planning messages, and the WhatsApp ones were the send me your address so I can pick you up. I'm here. It was a great night type of text. He's cheating. We, oh, we've been together for a little over 6 years.
6 years.
By the 5 year mark, he deleted all of our photos together on Instagram, claiming he doesn't want to be so public about his life anymore. He had said something like this with a mutual friend of ours. He asked me to stay at my parents' place to think, but he invited her over. I found out because I forgot something from our place, but he was arriving home from driving the friend back to her place right when I was arriving too. I asked him where he came from, and he said, I thought I told you to stay at your parents' place. You don't respect my requests and boundaries anymore. This guy is a
6 years.
dumb bitch. I hate him.
Don't cheat on your significant others.
Don't cheat on your significant others, and if you do, just break up.
Break up.
Break up. Holy moly. I don't care if you live together. You'll figure it out. I promise. You can figure everything out.
You can't act like you love someone if you're gonna do that kind of thing. Like you just.
No. For 6 years, honey, imagine. I can't even imagine not being with you past six
I
years.
know it's like.
We've been together for 8. Like, every day I love you more. I can't understand people who just fall out of love.
I haven't.
I mean, people do it, but then don't cheat on your spouse.
Yeah. I understand if people, gracefully, but like cheating on your spouse, like that's ridiculous. Like grow up, people.
Yeah.
Like doesn't make any sense to me.
Okay. Well, I don't know if I said that was the last one, but this will be the last one, I
Oh,
promise.
okay.
Okay, you ready?
I'm ready.
My 20 male and girlfriend 21 female made a sexual comment that I found strange. Question mark. This is from r/relationship advice. We've always been very open with each other sexually, and I don't ever kink shame, but this made me uncomfortable, and I just want to know how big of a deal, if at all, other people think it is. Me and my brother are 18 male. My brother's 18 male, are both very fit and practice BJJ along with other sports.
Brazilian Jiu Jitsu.
Okay.
Acronyms.
And we have a mat in our basement where we roll. If you're familiar with BJJ, you know how physically close you are to the other person, and it's a hurdle that a lot of new people have to get through as personal space is basically out the window. She was watching us roll. I wasn't wearing a shirt, and I noticed a strange look on her face, but I didn't really read into it as she had just smoked. I'm assuming weed. Later that night, she asked if she could tell me something weird. I said yes, thinking we'd have some sexy talk. She told me that she found it very homoerotic and got really turned on by seeing us wrestling. To give her some credit, she prefaced this by saying she had absolutely no feeling or attraction toward my brother like that, and it was mainly just seeing me wrestling with another guy that turned her on. But the incestuous implications weirded me the fuck out, and I told her that promptly. She apologized profusely and said she shouldn't have told me. I definitely don't want her to feel uncomfortable sharing with me in the future, but I think it's important to note that I was sexually abused by my now dead brother as a small child. I've never told her or anyone this, and the idea of incest is a major trigger for me, so I'm just trying to get an objective view on whether she was out of line or I'm just traumatized. Wow, that's heavy.
Yeah.
Um, I don't think he's an asshole at all.
No. I think it's just unfortunate series of
I think that
situations.
she just likes. I mean, you see your guy doing a sport
Yeah.
and you just like it. And then she's like, "Hey, I liked watching you do this sport." And unfortunately, he has a
Yeah, that passed.
horrible essay pass. So, this is warranting a conversation between the two. If he really loves her, I think that he should tell her about his past and why it triggered him.
Yeah, and the way she apologized, it sounds like she really cares, and she really didn't mean anything
No,
bad by it.
I don't think she meant anything bad
No,
by it. I think she was probably expecting him to be like, "Yeah, I think that's hot too."
or
And then
something.
he
Yeah,
reacted so crazy because of his
yeah,
background.
like it's like
Not
curveball.
crazy, but yeah.
Like it's not something. That's
And
not
she
something
doesn't
that happens
know.
to everybody.
Yeah, she doesn't
Yeah.
know.
Wow.
Yeah. Some comments probably less to do with the sibling thing and more to do with two fit, sweaty dudes rolling around, probably overthinking it. This one says, I guess I'm the odd one out, but that's a very weird statement to make to a man who is wrestling with his brother. She should have kept that to herself. Not everything needs to be said out loud.
I mean, if she was under the influence, I mean, like it's understandable if like that
If something slips out like that, I don't
something
know.
slips out, or if like you
I'm like
just
cringing so hard, like putting myself in this situation, and it's you and Shane. I might start crying. I'm
actually, yeah,
my.
yeah,
It would make you feel weird, and you don't have that type of background,
no,
especially if I said something like that about. Sorry, Shane. I love you.
yeah. Maybe if it was a stranger, I'd be like, oh,
Maybe yeah, because it's a
interesting.
lot different when the person or
Yeah,
anime character is not is not available.
yeah,
Like if it's clearly something that like I don't fantasize about it, but some people do. Like their fantasy is like that, but it's not attainable. That's different.
yeah.
But to talk about your 18-year-old brother, how old are they? 20 and 21. Looking at an 18-year-old like that, Just saying, when I was 21, I never looked at people who were actually 18 in our circle like that.
Yeah.
Ugh. Anyways, I hope he gets therapy, and I hope that he.
Yeah, I didn't think she meant to be mean by it, but she
I don't
definitely.
think that she meant to be mean, but people
Yeah.
are saying that it's weird, and I
Yeah,
agree. I think it is weird.
little weird.
It is a little weird. Okay. Well, that was our last story. Did you have fun on my podcast? That wasn't clapping. I'm glad you had fun on my
It's
podcast.
fun, yeah. Test out the new
Yeah.
microphone.
Guys, how long did it take you to figure this out? Like maybe 20 minutes? My IT guy is
just a
the
couple
best.
minutes. It wasn't.
No, you did really good. You put it all together, and I didn't know what the hell I was doing. And look, I think we need to go to bed.
It's bedtime. We've been singing dogs all day.
I just had to get this done so y'all can listen to it Monday.
I was the asshole and played video games all night.
Are you gonna play video games all night?
No, I'm going to lay down.
Should we do the dishes? Nah. There's a lot of dishes, dude. I'll do them tomorrow.
They can wait till tomorrow. I'll do them in the morning or something.
Okay.
You should see the pile of laundry.
Insert clip.
Every piece of clothing we own is washed and laid out in there. We just gotta fold it.
And guys, I went thrifting and came back with so many more clothes.
Who let us kids be adults to have to do these chores and stuff?
Seriously, we need to just hire somebody to do it for us.
Maybe this thing will take off and you can pay
My
somebody.
podcast. People are gonna love you, I think.
Probably.
You're so insightful.
Yeah.
And people love how I love you so much.
I love you too.
Well, thank you guys for coming to my podcast. Thank you for listening. I can't believe people are listening. I love you all. Hold on. Watch out. What's that one sound like? At your butt. Is it
That
a
was a good one.
song?
Which one did you
Do it
press?
again, do it again.
Which one?
I don't remember the middle one. Top middle. Oh. Okay. Love you guys. That was scary. Stop. All right. I love you guys. Thanks for listening. Are you going to say bye or are you going to be distracted?
Thanks for having me, honey, on your podcast. It was fun.
Thanks for being on my podcast.
We'll do
You want to do more?
We'll do it again.
Really?
Maybe not the next one, but whenever your rota runs out and you need me again.
Listen.
Or it's crunch time.
If you guys want to be on my podcast, just DM me. Let me know. You could be Zach.
You have to live close by or provide your own transportation.
That too. Okay. Love you guys. Bye.